Hey folks, how are you? Matt Perrault and Brett Collson. We are here in New Jersey, New York, kind of New Jersey. I can throw a baseball at New York right now, and we are here for the DraftKings first ever National Sports Betting Championship. First time with you, Brett. How are you? Man, this is going to be a really fun event, and a lot of people have a chance to win $1 million.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys are firing early here. It's a lot of action yesterday and even early this morning with the Premier League games going on. It is pretty exciting.
All right, so you guys know the drill, right? So you're on our YouTube channel. You want to click subscribe. We've been doing a great job of building these subscribers. You guys will never miss any of these videos, but you also want to be notified when we go live and we have updates as to what's going on throughout this entire event. Matt Brown is in this event, so maybe we know a millionaire who's coming down the pike in 48 hours. I've talked about this a lot here on my radio show, but this is a tournament where in Vegas, we have these tournaments, the Westgate Super Contest and whatnot, over 17 weeks for $1.4 million. This is $1 million, 2.5 prize pool in 3 days. This is really quick, and you have to be really hot to win this.
That's right, and 1 day is down already. So we've got one big day today, and then tomorrow is just two NFL games. That's it. That's all that's on the schedule. So a lot is going to happen today. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see how these guys attack it.
The format is pretty interesting. You have to bet $1,000 for Friday and Saturday heading into Sunday, and then $2,000 on Sunday. I don't think, given already where we've seen for the money in day one, betting $2,000 tomorrow is not going to be a problem for the leaders, right?
Right, yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's recap day number one. What did we see on a Friday from the first ever DraftKings Sports Betting Championship?
It looks like we got around 240 entrants on Friday. It'll be interesting to see if we get more today. I think there were a lot of guys kind of lurking, seeing how many guys entered and what the leaderboard looked like after day one. We've got one leader here, clearly out in front. He's got 30. I think he profited $25,000 yesterday. He's up around 30,000 going into day two. I believe he hit two parlays, both NBA. I think one had a hockey game in there as well, but I think he's well out in front. He more than lapped the field, and 10 guys went bust yesterday too. A lot of guys got aggressive, went all in on. One guy bet Detroit Red Wings money line, I think at like plus 240 or something.
For $5,000?
For $5,000.
Ooh.
And he is no longer with us. So I think there were a couple guys who went all in on a single hockey game last night and went bust.
I wonder in the future, will they allow for, kind of like we saw with the poker boom when poker, the rebuys, you go out early, you have a chance if you bust on Friday, well, then you can rebuy in for another $5,000 or whatever, trying to up the overall prize pool, because the strategy is really interesting, how these guys are approaching this as to, okay, am I going to go the parlay route and chuck $100 trying to win 10,000, or do I want to go and throw it all in one game and kind of cross my fingers and hope that I don't see an upset or two? Yeah,
well, especially now. I mean, you've got this one big leader. How does that dictate what people do today? Are people going to be finding more parlays, seeing what happened yesterday? It's going to be exciting to see.
Yeah, I'm really fired up to see, just in terms of when we head to the two NFL games and really the late game tomorrow, does it come down to that? Or does somebody get a lead that's so big? I mean, Phil Hellmuth, the pro poker player, talked about the fact that he was going to get out to $100,000 and he was going to push people around. And I kind of was like, okay, come on now. This is not like a poker table. You're not going to push people around. Yeah. But to get to $100,000 that fast, I mean, you have to be, come on now. You got to be hitting parlays and in $5,000 parlay potentially to get to $100K that fast. So I can't wait to see tomorrow as to how today goes and how many people really profit from the two NFL games.
Yeah, for sure. And the second game tomorrow it's once it's kickoff, there's no more bets. So people have to get all their bets in tomorrow before the second game. So a lot of action, obviously, today, and then there's going to be people firing during that first game tomorrow.
And you mentioned 1 p.m. Eastern time was the deadline, so we'll see if people did hop in because they saw, hey, 20 people went bust or whatever, the total dropped down, didn't go up, it dropped down. Right. So maybe it's time to come in because, the Westgate Super Contest, it's one winner out of 3,200 plus entries. This is one winner out of maybe 300. Right. You have a 1 in 300 chance of winning $1 million. That's a pretty good return on investment for $10,000. Yeah,
and I think they need to run around 530 just to meet the guarantee in this. And as of now, I think there's around 250, so they're well short.
Well short, yeah. But this is a great marketing opportunity. It's why we're here with Play Picks and Lines, why we're covering it, because we get to do it. And people have talked about the fact that the national championship branding is so brilliant. This is, it's year one. They understand it's a beginning process, but that brand, I can't tell you how many people did not hear about it till late and then went, ooh, National Championship, because you know that's a Twitter handle for somebody, right? 2019 DraftKings Sports Betting National Champion. That has a lot of branding for whoever wins it as well.
Yeah, that's great. This isn't just for New Jersey. People can fly in from wherever they want to come in and participate, and I think we might see a few more guys hop in today.
Yeah, I think you could see some famous people hop in today. You could see some names that we go, oh, all right. So we're going to be doing this here. We're covering it here for you on the lines and on playpicks.com, our YouTube channel. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do that right now. And then you tell us, what do you want to know about this tournament in the comment section? Tell us a little bit about your experiences and what you think is going to happen. How many, what wagers should these guys be firing on? And we'll update you with Matt Brown, who's in this tournament. We'll see how Matt Brown, last night was kind of an up and down start for Matt Brown and Gil, but we'll see what they wind up coming up here for the first ever DraftKings Sports Betting National Championship.
Yeah.
Stay with us on playpicks.com and thelines.com for coverage of the DraftKings National Sports Betting Championship.